Forget about him. I'm gonna detain him.
방찬님 꼭 찾아뵐게요.
저 필릭스 소개시켜주세요. 사랑합니다.
I will personally kill him for you.
Handsome 소세지.
Hello everybody, we are back with another SKZ reaction. This time we're checking out Ghost. This was the track that I was looking forward to just because it had interesting things promised by the members. And this was the one that Hansi was sort of skeptical about just because, well, we don't have any information. For the other tracks, they went pretty in-depth with it. For Ghost, they just talked about playing around with vocal mix a little bit, and then that's about it. They talked about the pre-chorus being
I don't
one of their
recall
favorite
that
parts.
much.
That's it.
Yeah.
We don't know the genre. We don't know what it's going to be like exactly. They showed little bits of instrumental, but we couldn't really deduce any of the anything
it felt
from
a little fun, right?
Maybe. Like,
if
if
I remember correctly, they hit this like the synth or something at the back.
Yeah, it was like the typical Ghost mansion organ synth type of sound.
Yeah, something like that.
Right? That's all I remember. This one's a mystery, which is why I'm excited. So let's just jump into it and check it out and talk about the lyrics, the music and everything. But of course, as usual, if you want more SKZ content, we got tons over at our Patreon page. We got tons over at our Patreon page. So if you're interested, check it out. Otherwise, let's get it. 3, 2, 1, click. Yeah. This is from the intro, right? I think so.
Yeah. Oh. Yo, it's actually so much fun.
Bass. Didn't expect that.
Got this like big beat type.
Oh, nice.
So beautiful at the back.
Wow, percussive elements. Nice.
Nice. Oh, hey. Yo, Bangchan in this album. Ooh. And the clap too. NIN. Oh. Yo. Oh.
I got no energy. I'm feeling dead inside. Too much of this, too much of that. I'm overloaded.
That contrast.
I just don't know what to say.
Yeah,
oh my god.
Ooh.
New sound. The back.
So are they gonna change people in?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, Singmin. Yeah. The bridge.
Different synth. Looped.
This is Lino?
Oh, back to
Nice.
Back to pre-chorus.
Wow.
Ending with that.
Yo, I'm so surprised.
Wow.
I actually love this song so much. Yo, this is so fun.
Wow.
Because like almost zero expectation because I just didn't remember that much. I don't know because maybe I was so into like Phoenix or Ceremony Festival version or something. But this was way more fun than I thought.
This was way better than I thought too. Yeah.
Wow. It actually had a lot of retroness, it feels like. The rhythm sources and the way it was being played. Except the bass, it got this like big beat and R&B, hip-hop type of thing. Organ sound at the back too. fast percussion type of thing. I mean, it was just fun.
It was
very playful.
It was like I think I remember them saying that it's gonna be a very poppy song. I see what they mean, and it is a very short song as well. You know, you brought it up, and I talked about it too. But there are so many percussive elements and synth and vocal like mixing style that changes throughout the track. That even if it's like in the genre of pop music, I feel like it is still very Stray Kids in that they experiment with different things.
This is very Stray Kids.
Yeah. And where do we start? So starting with the organ synth thing that we talked about, and how Han was like, yo, it reminded me of Ring because it cuts. I didn't really feel that way, but it was a nice intro, and I like that was like the main synth that they used. But in the middle, and especially during Felix's bridge part, they changed the synth and they did like this like more of a loop cut.
One of the interesting things that I found from the Felix bridge part is actually the instrument at the back, almost the same thing as the pre-chorus, but I feel like it's a octave lower or something. That was interesting because like I was thinking, oh wait, this is a bridge, but it sounded familiar.
Right, that's true.
That was why.
Even the way it goes, it's the same way. Definitely. True. And that's why after the bridge, obviously, like that's usually how it goes with the bridge anyways, they go straight to the chorus part, but obviously like the vocals are very echoed, and I think the part that showed, you know, people are saying that it's Hyunjin, which makes more sense to me as well, but again, lyrics video, I don't even know what's right.
It was hard to hear too, so.
Yeah, and then they end with the pre-chorus. Insane move to make.
To me, the most interesting part of the song is that instrumental wise, verse sounds more than the chorus. The frequency, the chopped rhythm, and everything, it
like
just feels
more what than the chorus.
It's fuller.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's
100%.
way more fuller than the chorus part.
Yeah.
Whereas chorus more feels like maybe it could almost have been in a verse. I'm just talking about the instrumental. It was more like loose, and it felt more like R&B like type of top line. And that's where I was like, yo, Bang Chan's voice when he came from the chorus, so great. I personally think that this Karma album, like Bang Chan and IN's voice is just like shining a lot. It's crazy. Even the 0801 preview, I said like, oh, the Bang Chan part when it just comes on, he has this like hugging type of voice, you know, like purified water. Worked beautifully. Yeah.
If we're going that route, I gotta say, hands down, this is my favorite Changbin rap from this album.
Changbin,
my favorite verse from Changbin, hands down. It was so
the whole album?
From the whole album so far.
Even more than Ceremony?
Yeah, I like this one better.
Wow.
It was just
I can't
so
really choose.
cathartic to hear him rap this way.
Yeah, I actually loved Changbin's part, and I feel like that was the only part that was in Korean as well.
Yeah.
And that was the actual rap, and also the way he rapped, he was like 쫄깃쫄깃해, you know?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly. Holy shit.
Felt so good.
So
The
good.
way he spit that shit. It was so good.
And I think it worked even better because the instrumental was this way.
Yeah.
It worked better on a Ghost track.
He played around with it.
Yeah, and it's just like, again, like you said, like the verse starts off really, really strong with the bass and everything. And then in the pre-chorus, they just completely lower that mood down and they build up with the percussive elements in the background. And then even in the chorus, even when the bass and everything returns, it's not as impactful as the verse. And I think it's because of that when the second verse returns with that heavy oomph and Changbin's rapping on top of it, that becomes like the memorable part of the song.
Because the title is called Ghost, I feel like it just reminds me of one of those cute white ghosts, you know, that's like just hovering around and just like following you. That's what the music felt like. You know, like there's no firework, there's no something that's like popping out or something heavy or
It's
scary,
swift,
experimental.
but it's not heavy, right? Like
No.
it's like but
and it feels pretty repetitive as well. You know, it's pretty an easy listening song.
Yep.
Compared to like the other Karma tracks. But the thing is, if you put this in a club, it'll be a banger. If you put this on a like Sunday morning as a like cleaning up type of song, it'll be that song. Could be a driving song, like barbecue song, and everything. It's versatile. Yes.
Because it is a poppy song in that sense.
Because it doesn't have that much of dynamic. I feel like this is more mainstream.
Yeah. But
So
with the
yeah. Yeah, that ghosty feeling. Yeah,
I love it so much.
Yeah,
I think
love
that's what
it.
we were feeling, is the fact that it is a very popular track, like popular sound. I guess like the last thing I have a question about to you specifically is what you noticed from the vocal mix, because I remember Bangchan specifically telling us he tried to play around with the vocal mix in a way that would emulate or simulate ghostly feel. And I know that they did certain things and it reminded me of different things from different genres. I would just wonder what you noticed about the overall mix, like the vocal mix.
Felt like the mix was a bit more airy.
It is. Mm-hmm.
They were very gentle with autotune. It just felt like it was very playful. Some of the moments they were short on the reverb,
Don't think I can make it, and this rain is still in pain.
and some of the parts that they were like pretty wet.
I'm fine, I'm done.
Also, just like at the back as well. So they quite played around between the sections for the vocal mix, I find.
True.
But in general, it felt more like lifted and airy a little bit. It just felt playful.
It felt a little bit more layered than usual too, because like
True.
if you don't want to obviously openly show that kind of mix in verse parts or maybe in the pre-chorus, I feel like they maintain the main source and then they kind of layer it and play around with the mix with those tracks to give that feeling without disturbing the original.
It makes sense because I just listened back to Lino's part. It's layered multiple times
Right.
on a single voice. So they also have this like falsetto on top of it. It's still a doubling, and that's
is.
why it's not significantly audible. But if you just pay attention a lot more, you'll be hearing, I think, at least 3 vocals on top.
There we go.
That's what I'm hearing at right now.
Yeah, I just don't know what to say. I lost my way.
That's what I felt too when I first heard the song. So yeah, like in that sense, you can maintain the delivery properly, right? Nothing's gonna be lost when people are listening to them say their lines because there's that main track. But through doubling and other layers of tracks and manipulated layers at that, there's a different feel than usual tracks where they use doubling to enrich the sound. This one, it's like, well, let's put a ghostly feel to it. So they did a slightly
Right.
different thing. Okay, what's next?
0801? No?
And then it's just like ceremony versions.
Yeah, 0801. Okay, so are we gonna check the music video version
For 0801,
Or-
I guess we'll have to because it's out.
already?
Yeah. So next time we're gonna be checking out 0801 music video, and we've already
Alright.
seen them,
Okay.
shooting the music video and all that.
Street version.
So it's gonna be very fun.
Kitty
it's gonna be-
Hyunjin.
We already sort of know the song, right? But not
Yeah.
to a full extent. But it's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
we'll have a lot to talk about
gonna be
there
fun.
too. Like this one didn't even need to have a lot of Korean lyrics because there's so much musical stuff that we can talk about. And for Changbin's lyrics part, if you're curious, nothing wrong with it. With that, please let us know what you thought about this track, what your favorite track is right now from the album. And if you have any
Wow.
questions, any questions, let us know. See you on the next one, everybody.
Look at the guys.
Ida Bodecker,
Erica S.
Iris Adriani,
Sari.
Lucy Crenshaw,
Naomi Crippen.
Alem,
Indira.
Maria S,
Jessalu.
Ikram, Ella Tarchi,
Laura Martinez.
Carol,
Po.
Sprout,
Nicole.
Aki,
Lauren Freeman.
Tani Lane,
Jordan G.